Ladies and gentlemen, if we could have your attention, please. Readings by Robert starting in just a moment. For those of you who want to still come in here and find a seat, you can. It'll be starting in just a moment. They're ready and all set. If we have the, Ron, if we have the cue, let's go for it.
Well, hello there, and welcome to Readings by Robert.
Oh, my. We don't have to do anything. They're just going to be, love it the way it is. That's a cheap way to do an act. Just sit here. Hi, this is Saturday. Yeah. Someday we're going to have to up the budget and get me a belt for this stupid thing, You know what is ironic about this? This is a smoking jacket, and I don't smoke. Anyway, last night, somebody was kind enough, and I put that in parentheses, to give me a cigarette to use. Remember how I used to do and then both sides of the mouth? And after I did it last night, I realized I don't smoke. It's like licking the bottom of an ashtray. Filthy habit. Anyway, so how you doing there, Carlos? Oh, stoned fingers rides again. I got to talk to you about your hairdresser. You might have dropped by before you came over today. We have a big crowd here today. There wasn't quite as many people last night.
Big crowd. How many people are here tonight? Raise your hand. A lot of people.
Do all these people know each other?
Do you all know each other?
Yeah.
This sounds silly, but it always helps to get things going. Everyone here raise your right hand. And when I count to 3, turn to the person on your right and shake hands. 1, 2, 3, turn.
Oh, no. You got to turn to the person on your left and shake hands.
Did you hear what that lady said?
Oh, what?
She said that was dumb.
Dumb? Is that nice?
How many of you think that was dumb? Raise your hand. How many of you think that wasn't dumb? Raise your hand. How many of you think raising your hands is dumb? Raise your hand. How many would like to get on with Readings by Robert?
You're so patient. Are we going to have to do this show twice? We had so many people in the hallway there waiting to see the show.
Maybe
okay.
Later in the evening, what is this, evening? After, okay.
Try to remember.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I had for breakfast. Never mind what, anyway. The memory goes when you turn Mr. 75. Yeah. You believe that? 75 years old on this guy?
Thank you.
Well, how about me? I'm a year older. Okay. Well, welcome once again to Readings by Robert. I'm Robert. This is my faithful jazz ukulele playing accompanist, Carlos. Buenos tardes, Carlos. You'll notice I'm a man of many tongues. Never mind. Okay. Oh, look at this. This letter comes to us from little Jimmy Sismansky of Twinsburg. Thank you, Jimmy Pooh. Where's Jimmy over there? Hi. Did I not? I said I forgot it again.
Come on, Robert, do it.
Hi, fellow swingers. I leave the room, you got to retrain me. That's the way it goes these days. They say my memory goes. I don't know how many people know this, but my son is in the audience today. Rob, where are you? In the back. There he is, right back there. My son, Robert. Actually, I had 3 children, one of each. Guess which one he is. Oh, he's going to punch me out for that later. I had 2 girls and one boy. I mean, once you got that Why do you have to go on after that? Perfection. Anyway. Okay. Oh, this is a good story, little Jimmy. One day, a man from a certain ethnic background was relaxing at home, reading the newspaper, and his wife said to him, "Isn't this time of year, October, just beautiful living in Ohio? Just beautiful with the leaves and the trees turning into pretty colors. Why don't we take a ride in the park and enjoy them?" So they got in the car and drove to Edgewater Park. Last time I was there, they had toilet seats floating on the beach. Have they cleaned it up? I mean, well, just asking. Good Lord, suck in your gut there, big guy. Hey, it took me years to develop that. I'm not going to get rid of it overnight. I just hide it once. It's embarrassing, Carlos. You aren't doing much better over there. Anyway. Notice the hair? It never changes. Outside. But beneath, anyway. Okay. So, they got in the car, drove to Edgewater Park, and as they were walking through the park, the certain ethnic guy's wife said, "While we're here, let's take a stroll along the beach." And so they did. Oh, Carlos, how romantic. Oh. So as they walked along, his wife looked up and said, "Oh, honey, look at the flock of seagulls flying over us. Aren't they beautiful?" As they were admiring the seagulls flying overhead, wouldn't you know it, plop, right on his head. One of them dropped a present right on the certain ethnic guy's forehead. "Oh, no," cried his wife. "See here, honey, I'll run back to the car and get some Kleenex." The guy says, "Oh, never mind, dear. He's probably a mile away by now." I don't get it. But he did. Oh, thank you very much. Good to perform for you. Are we open for questions at all?
Pardon?
Are we open? Well, see the problem here? I'm deaf in the left ear. He's deaf in the right. What are you going? Between the two of us, we have one set of ears. Want to do some question and answers, or do we have time?
We might do it later when we have time. We can do it like.
Oh, have we got an act coming up here in a few minutes? We don't want to keep you from him.
Eternally Elvis.
Yeah.
Cesare.
Are you ready for that? Elvis? Yeah.
We want to auction. Well, we'll do that later, too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
if we can, we'll do it later.
Okie dokie. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, guys.
So long, fellow swingers.
Robert.
Houlihan and Big Chuck. Coming up.